Guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you guys how to make a beef and vegetable stew known as bouillon in Haiti. So for this I have 3 to 4 pounds of beef. I have a video up showing you guys how I cut and clean the beef, and I also have a video up showing you guys how to make the Haitian spice, or also called épices, to season your meat with. So I'll put the link of those 2 videos down in the description box for you guys. I have 2 plantains, and I have 4 medium-sized potatoes, 2 Roma tomatoes, and 4 carrots, 2 Maggie cubes, and 1 habanero pepper. You don't have to use this, but if you're using it and you don't like heat, just make sure you don't cut into the pepper because the heat is inside the pepper. And I have 1 jalapeno pepper that I poked with some cloves. And I have some parsley and thyme that I tied together with some cooking twine. And 2 teaspoons of freshly squeezed lime juice. And I'll be using 2 to 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. And a bag or 2 of spinach. It depends on how much it shrinks down. So I might use 1 bag or a bag and a half. And some salt to taste, and 1/4 cup of olive oil. And I'll be adding some dumpling to this. I don't have a video showing you guys how I make the dumpling. However, I have a Haitian Pattie video which I show you guys how to make the dumpling. So it's pretty much the same process. And otherwise, that's pretty much it. So let's get cooking, guys. Alright guys, I have my stove set on medium high. So I'm going to go ahead and take my meat and put it into a large pot, and take my tomatoes, put it right in here, and my parsley and thyme, and I'm going to use 1 of my Maggie cube. And I totally forgot to mention water. You need 8 to 12 cups of water. But be sure you check the description box. That's where I always add the exact measurement of how much I use. So now we're going to let this boil for a good 40 to 45 minutes. Just make sure you check on it so your water is not dried out. So let this cook for 40 to 45 minutes on medium high heat. Okay guys, my meat is done. Remember, it don't have to be cooked too soft because it's gonna finish cooking with the vegetables. So now I'll go ahead and add my lime juice to this. I want my meat to have a little bit of color, so this is when I'll add my tomato paste. And just stir it in. And you want to give this a quick taste to make sure the salt is enough. And now add about 4 tablespoons of my oil, since I'm going to be adding a lot of water to this. And to that, I'll also add my washed spinach. And I'm only using 1 bag. I know I had mentioned that I might use both of the bags, but I'm only using 1. And guys, everybody make this different. This is just the way I love to make mine, okay? So now I'll let that steam on medium-low heat until my spinach have a nice color and my meat have a nice color to it. So about 10 minutes. Okay guys, my meat look nice and pretty. Now that my meat and spinach have a nice color to it, now it's time for me to add my water. I did went ahead and removed that poked jalapeno with the cloves because the jalapeno was starting to break up. I don't want this to be spicy at all because my kids will be eating it. So now I'll go ahead and add 4 cups of water. So that will be a total of 8 cups of water I've used. And I will add another 4 cups to this. And I'll just let it boil, and then once it starts boiling, and we're gonna go ahead and add our veggies. But I will add another 4 cups, so it'll be a total of 12 cups of water we'll be using today. All right guys, now that my water is basically boiling, I went ahead and cut my plantains into about this size, and I cut my potatoes into about this size, but you can cut them however you want. And I also have my carrots cut up. So I'll go ahead and add my vegetables. Just be careful so you don't splatter that hot water on yourself. Just like that. Make sure you get them in every corner. And I have some dumplings. I'll go ahead and add them to the pot. It's just basically dough that I roll with my hands, on the palm of my hands. And just add to your bouillon. And I'll add the rest, and once you're done doing that guys, make sure you give it a nice little stir. And this is where we're going to taste again, and I will add my washed habanero pepper to this. And you check for some salt. Of course, the amount of salt you add is totally up to you. And I'll add the other Maggie cube to this and give it a nice stir. Just make sure you check for the salt, guys. And now we're gonna let this cook until our plantain and carrots and potatoes and dumplings are cooked. And it's tasting like a good old-fashioned bouillon already. So I'm gonna let this cook for a good 30 minutes or until the veggies are nice and tender. Alright guys, my bouillon is done, or my beef and vegetable stew. My potatoes are nice and soft, my plantain is nice and soft. Everything is cooked. And guys, don't forget to go check me out on Instagram and Snapchat. I have the link for all those down in the description box. And of course, please go like my Facebook page. And this is smelling so delicious. I can't wait to eat this. And this will take me to the end of this video, guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment, like, and please share this video with everybody so we can show the world the Haitian culture. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you guys for watching. See you in my next video. Bye-bye. And if you have some sour orange, you can definitely use that. I know that's what they use in Haiti, but I can't find that